I want to fill you in on my top 10 tips for smart home buying. Whether you're a first-time home buyer or a 10-time home buyer, these are the things that I feel are important. If you have different ideas, I would love to hear. My name is Carolyn Smith. I am the team leader of the Coastal Estate team here with Compass on the Space Coast. I've been selling real estate for 17 years. If you're interested in buying or selling real estate here on Florida's Space Coast, I would love to talk to you. You can give me a call at 321-271-0870, or you can message me on whatever platform you're watching this on. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to get pre-approved. Don't even get on and start looking online until you know what you can buy. And when I talk about getting pre-approved, I'm talking go to a lender, tell them you want a full pre-approval, which is different than a pre-qualification. If you are already working with a realtor, ask them to recommend lenders that they've worked with, that they feel are very accommodating to the buyer and helpful and will answer your calls, because not all lenders are the same. You can shop for rates, you can do all those things. I'm not telling you not to. I'm just saying your realtor is a very good source for a good lender. But make sure you get pre-approved so when you start shopping, you know, hey, I can afford this. This is within my budget. And remember, you might get pre-approved for more than you actually want to spend. So ask them, what is the number that's associated with this amount that you're giving me? Because they may tell you, this is how much that would be monthly based on insurance, taxes, principal, interest, homeowners association fees. And you may say, hold the phone, I do not want to spend that much money every month. And you can give them the money you want to spend each month. They can give you the associated dollar amount. So make sure you do that first. The next most important thing, I make all my clients do this, you must define your must-haves and your nice-to-haves. And they are two very different things. You can also define your absolutely must-not-have. Like if you are absolutely against living on any body of water, no lakes, no canals, no nothing, then you have to say that. You have to list that. Everyone has to know, I am not looking for a house on the water. But if you say, I must live on a house on the water, we need to know that. What if it's just nice to have? I prefer to live on a house on the water. So make your list, be very clear, both with yourself and with your agent. As you're shopping, you might shift that list around a little, you might add to it, you might subtract from it, but make the list. Don't go shopping without it. Number 3, know the market you're shopping in, because you might be in the Northeast right now and their market might be red hot. And you come down here thinking it's a red hot market, there's gonna be multiple offers, I've gotta hurry, and we're in a shifting market where we have a little more time. There's a little more inventory. We can be a little more selective, or vice versa. You might be going to a market that's red hot and you don't understand it. So make sure you understand the market conditions of the area that you're looking to buy in. And I mean current market conditions. Number 4 is drive the neighborhoods. Please do this without your agent. Your agent is not there to drive around with you. And the reason is you want to be with whoever the other decision maker is. If you can, you want to take your time and say, you know, I really prefer a neighborhood where they're not allowed to park on the street. There's a lot of cars parked on the street and I don't like that. That actually is a complaint a lot. If you don't drive around the neighborhood, you might pick out 3 homes you want to see with your realtor. And as soon as you get in the neighborhood, you're like, well, I don't like that you can park on the street in this neighborhood. And then we've scheduled to see 3 homes. 3 sellers have set up for us to see their home. They're excited and we're not interested because we don't like that neighborhood. Or we might not like the school district that the neighborhood is zoned for. Very important to know where the neighborhood is. Is the home backing to a major interstate or major roadway? These types of things you can find out before you ever schedule an appointment. So do that first. Make that your homework. If you're shopping remotely, your agent should go out and do walkthrough videos for you. That does not mean the video that was taken by the professional photographer of the listing agent. 2 different things. Those are great videos. They're a great starting point. Those videos are a wonderful introduction to the home. You can see the prime features. You're saying, I think I like that. Your agent then needs to go to the house, and you need to feel like when you're watching your agent's video, it's almost like you were standing with them. They are showing you the surrounding neighborhoods, the landscaping. They are walking in the front door with you. They are pointing out all the cabinetry. They are opening and closing closets. They are showing you what type of countertops there are, and are there built-ins in the closets, and how does the place feel as far as layout. It's a lot different. Those videos take about 15 to 20 minutes. I do them for all of my out-of-area buyers. You should be getting those, and you should be watching them multiple times, especially if you like the home. I actually have a lot of people who buy a home without ever seeing it. So make sure that you're doing that and asking for that from your realtor. Don't be distracted by staging. As an agent who lists property, we stage the properties to show them in their best light, and also so that the person comes in and they can feel, oh, here's a living room, here's a dining room, this is what a bedroom would feel like all set up. But we also, little trick that we do, we're doing that because when you're looking at that, you're not necessarily looking at all the other details of the home. You're busy saying, oh, look how this living room feels so great. Meanwhile, I'm not looking at the tile on the floor to see, is it laid straight? Is the baseboard missing in areas? Because I'm distracted by the staging, by the furniture. And this is true if a home is furnished as well. Pay attention to the details of the home that will still be there when all that furniture is gone. Next, bring the right people with you to your showing. As a buyer's agent, when I show buyers, I can tell you, I don't want you to bring 10 people with you. I don't want you to bring your father-in-law who hates every house unless it's on his street or something like that. That's not the right people. The right people are the decision makers. And if your sister, what your sister thinks really matters to you, and you're not going to buy a home that your sister hates, bring her with you to the showing so she can give you good advice, even if it's not because you won't buy a home that she hates because you value her opinion that much, but because she has a better eye than you, and so she's going to look at the house with a different lens than you, and you want her to point out all the things that are right or wrong. Don't get so far along in the process without having those people at the showings with you. Another good reason to video. Your agent can do that when you're seeing the house, or you can do it if there's somebody who can't come to the showing with you. Ask about long-term costs. Make sure that there's not assessments. Is it a neighborhood with private streets and they're going to be redoing the roads and there's going to be a really large assessment? Or you're buying a duplex and they are going to be replacing all the roofs and they don't have enough money in their reserves, and so there's going to be an assessment down the road. Any sort of long-term costs or ongoing costs that you haven't factored in, make sure you're checking on those. Don't get caught with your pants down. Don't get stuck and not know what those costs are, because it does happen. Be ready to act quickly. If you like a home, and I see this so often, people will pick out their favorite homes, and a lot of times they'll want to see their favorite home first. And then they think, well, I can't possibly buy that home. It's the first home I've seen. I have to see lots of other homes in lots of other areas and lots of other types of homes. Don't do that. If you walk in a house and you love it and that's the house for you, don't hesitate. Go ahead and make an offer. Start the negotiation process, because what's going to happen is you'll be moving on, checking those other homes, and someone else will offer on your dream home. And then we will spend the next 6 months trying to duplicate that house because the other person bought it while you were busy looking at all the other homes. Don't let that happen to you. Please make the offer when you find the house that's right for you. And the last thing I would say is people match up. It's a relationship. Work with an agent that understands you. If you are working with an agent and you think, I don't understand what they're saying, they don't understand what I'm saying, I feel very uncomfortable house shopping with this person or telling them how I feel, especially in today's world where we have buyer-broker agreements. Make sure if you've signed a buyer-broker agreement, which you must sign, go look at a property with anyone other than the listing agent. Make sure that you have an out so that you can say, this isn't really working. I don't feel that we understand each other. I really would like to maybe go in another direction. Make sure that you can cancel your buyer-broker agreement. People are getting stuck in these for whatever reason. The agent does not understand them and they don't understand the agent. Not every person belongs together. So Wait and find the agent that's right for you. You will know when that person is going to help you, and it's a great thing, and you will build a lifelong friendship with that person. So definitely do that. If you have questions on buying, especially here on the Space Coast, but really anywhere, I would love to help you. You can message me through whichever platform you're watching this on. Again, my number is 321-271-0870. You can call me, you can text me. Don't do it at midnight, but any other time. Normal hours. I would love to hear from you. I hope you'll tune in, and I hope you'll subscribe, and I will see you next time. Cheers.